Okay. A 95% confidence interval for the mean was computed with a sample size of 90 to be 16,22. Then the error is plus or minus 3. What's that mean? The error is plus or minus 3. Well, if the interval is 1622, that means from 16 to 22. Put that on a number line real quick. You know, if this is 16 and this is 22, let's see, put right there. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So we're saying from 16 to 22. That's what that confidence interval means. Meaning we are pretty sure that the average, whatever they're measuring, is somewhere between 16 and 22. We're 95% confident that the true average is between 16 and 22. What's the middle of that interval? Can you see it?
19.
Yeah, 19 is the middle, isn't it? So really we're saying we think the mean, the average is 19. That's what you're saying. Whenever you give a confidence interval, you're saying, like say we're measuring, I don't even know what a good thing for 16 to 22. Oh yeah, average age when somebody I don't know, gets married. I think that's probably too young. No, they don't get married at 16. I don't know what they do.
Learns to drive.
Okay, well we'll go with learns to drive. Between 16 and 22. So we're 95% confident that the average age, like for all of America, you know, some people don't drive till they're older, like in their 20s or 30s, right? Don't get their driver's license and drive till they're older. Some do it right at 16. Anyway, so if we're saying we're 95% sure that the real average, if you took all of America, the average age that people learn to drive is 19. Well, that's probably too high, but whatever, we'll pretend. Is 19, because that's the middle of the interval. We're 95% sure the true average is between 16 and 22. What are we really saying? We really think the average is 19, but we realize there's some error, right? The little study we did, sample size 90, we just asked 90 people how old they were when they learned to drive, is not perfect, right? We didn't ask every American. We're using that sample of 90 to figure out something about all of America. So there's going to be some error. How much error? Well, it could be higher than the middle or lower than the middle. By how much? How much higher could it be? How far from 19 to 22?
3.
Yeah, plus 3, right? If you're at 19 and you add 3, 20, 21, 22. Or it could be lower than 19, down 3, right? 19 subtract 3, 18, 17, 16. So what we're really saying is we think the average for America is 19, but give or take an error of plus or minus 3. So that's true. Yes, what they're saying is right. We're saying the error is plus or minus 3. So how did I figure that out? I took the interval they gave, I put it on the number line, I found the middle, 19, and then I just looked how far above the middle and how far below the middle that goes. How far above and how far below the middle that confidence interval, that interval goes. 16 is 3 below the middle, 22 is 3 above. So that's what an error margin is. That's what a confidence interval is. It's like when right now they're polling like crazy to find out how the vote's going to go for the presidential election, right? They're going to say, we think that whatever candidate's going to get 48% of the vote, but then they'll say error margin plus or minus, I don't know, 4% or something like that. Meaning they think it's 48%, but it could be higher by 4 or lower by 4 because our study's not perfect. We only asked, 1,000 people. We haven't asked the whole nation yet. That's happening at election day, right? So that's what a confidence interval is. The middle of it is what they really think the answer is, and then give or take the air to go to the top and the bottom of the interval.